always start these with a sniff and a wipe of the nose. Just jumped out the shower, so I'm wearing my dressing gown, but I did put a hat on because that's the thing I do. I'm back from the gym this morning, hence the shower just now, where I was listening to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast, where Duncan Trussell was interviewing Jordan B. Peterson, who is a Canadian lecturer who's currently sort of pushing back against legislation in Canada, which makes it illegal to misgender people or use the incorrect gender pronouns for people. He's a very interesting person. It was very interesting talk. So if you enjoy podcasts and like that kind of subject, which I do, I would recommend maybe giving it a listen. But he said something. They got onto the subject of self-improvement, and he said something which I just liked the sound of when I heard it, so I thought I'd try and document what he mentioned here, because that went so well in the last video. But he said the starting point doesn't matter, all that really matters is the trajectory. And I really like that idea, because everybody makes mistakes and everybody has to start from somewhere, and that is where they're currently at. And that is a big it's a big thing that I've found beneficial to me over the last couple of years, is acceptance of where you currently are. So I'm currently a little bit overweight. I currently don't have that much money, but in order to change it, you've got to sort of accept where you are and then set a trajectory to get you the places you want to go. I talk about this a lot, I know, but it just happens that certain people say certain things in what I'm listening to, and it makes me want to talk about it, and it reaffirms the beneficial things that you do. Like, another thing that I enjoy, another little saying that I've heard that I enjoy lately is death by 1,000 cuts. And it isn't like one big massive action that's going to get you to where you want to be. It's not like one super gym session is going to make you ripped and fit. One payment of credit cards isn't going to wipe out your debt. It's the death by 1,000 cuts is consistent little actions which get you success. And I just like thinking about it. One of the best things I did was start listening to podcasts from people who are good at what they do, and people who are in the fitness industry, and more recently people who are in the financial planning area. And I find that what you put in, as with food, if you eat healthy food, you'll have a healthy body, because that's what your body makes its cells out of, is the food that you put in. So the same thing, whatever you put into your mind, you get out. Kind of like what you get, you give. Kind of like what you give, you get, but flipped. So what you get, you give. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just rambling. But yeah, where you are doesn't necessarily matter. It's the trajectory that you're on from there. So my personal self-improvement involves fitness, weight loss. Not weight loss. I got to stop thinking about that, because it's not about losing weight. It's just about being healthy and getting healthy. So it's the little things that you do every day which will make a difference. Doing very well, thanks. Another thing I've started doing this year is, again, it's something which Jordan Peterson went into a little bit. He's got a self-authoring suite, which is all about writing your sort of story, past, present, and future, so that you can sort of get over things, get over traumatic experiences and stuff like that, which I haven't really looked into yet, but I do like the premise. But not because of Jordan Peterson, but something I decided to do this year was just to get a diary, and at the end of the day, get everything out of my head, write it in. It's just 1 page per day, and just have go to bed with a blank mind rather than a mind full of worries. Sorry, I keep getting messages through because I'm so popular. But that's really good. I think self-reflection is a very important thing, so that you can identify mistakes you might have made, and just, again, set yourself on a good trajectory. Anyway, just a quick thought I had this morning that I wanted to discuss. I like these videos. I think it's interesting to speak. It's interesting to try and speak about things coherently. I'm just in a room by myself, and doing little monologues like this sort of gets you in the pattern of speaking well and trying to convey your ideas across in a concise and informative manner, which is not currently happening, but whatever, you got to improve. You got to do the little things to improve. The more you do, the better you get. So I'm now going to go and make lunch, make a smoothie, and have a wonderful day, hopefully. Wish the same for you. Bye, everyone. Sorry about the fetching dressing gown.